West, a proud and resilient conference. And now it's time to crown this season's champion. Welcome to Blue Heaven, Albertson Stadium in Boise, Idaho, home of the Boise State Broncos. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors, taking on the 14th ranked team in the land, the Boise State Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Return begins inside the 10. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. So the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors offense comes on the field first today. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it. And now one final showdown. And one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
Well, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs. And also, you win this game, who knows how it can impact you at that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champ.
Handoff to the back. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And now a third down of the opening drive of this championship game. Dropping back, it's Davis. Throws it to the right. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on the...
Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Getting set. Here's second down. Play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a first and goal. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line with first and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. And the running play gets stopped. They're going to mark him right at the 1.
An excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Moves out of the pocket. The scramble moves it closer to the goal line. The defense able to grab it.
Whoa, good job by this defense. That quarterback doesn't need much room. They did a heck of a job to keep him out of the end zone, and now we got a fourth and goal situation.
So fourth down now from the 3. They'll go for it. Can the defense rise up for a bit? And he's got it. Touchdown, Hawaii. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in a conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So Boise State's offense gets their first crack now. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kurt. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, he makes the catch. He has first down yardage at the 46.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
One play already to the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. He'll throw it now. Short connection to the tight end here. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
And there's the handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. To the air, it's St. Clair. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down. And the Broncos will have to punt this one away.
Number 14, on to punt it away.
And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. Here's the first play of the drive. He started at the 28. Takes the toss, testing the right side here. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Quick throw caught on the left side. He made the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up for the first down at the 47. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. Eventually, it's going to cost you.
Makes it a more manageable third down. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. One down, but it's enough to convert on third down and set them up 1st and goal at the 10.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, especially on third down. Get him the ball.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Makes the grab, a chance to score. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver, Kirk, perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
second down after that run on the previous play. They'll give it to the back. It's a solid game to pick up the first down on what will be likely the final play of this first quarter. Booker, Hawaii has the lead here. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. To throw, it's St. Clair. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. The Broncos bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the coverage team ends him in and brings him down. And they'll begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On first down, it's play action. Running out of time in the pocket. Looking to scramble now. Keeper for the first down and more. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
And this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
A quick throw out left, complete. Breaks into the clear. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Great start for this offense. 3 plays, and suddenly it's a 1st and goal. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Hawaii.
Well, that's his 2nd touchdown catch already in just the first half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Play action here on first down. Catch made on the left side. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Important 2nd down play coming up. Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. Caught by the receiver. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. A play action looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They make the stop, but 4, he moves the football across midfield. First down at the 48. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Pressure is coming. He escapes the pocket. He gets loose. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
And the Broncos come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. The tight end has got it. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Broncos. The big tight end would not be denied. What a play. The offense stretching the lead, building momentum, Kirk. And if this defense isn't careful, this one could get ugly.
Right now, this is just flawless execution in every phase for this offense. Doing a great job of mixing in their calls. Right now, widening that lead and killing the will of their opponent.
He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Hawaii offense comes back out on the field now. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. The defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. They'll run it here. Across the 30. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed.
The pass is intercepted. Could take it all the way. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Boise State. The defense gets involved in the scoring.
Oh, he tried to force that, and it backfires. Heck of a job by the defense of stepping in front of that throw and taking it all the way back for a touchdown.
The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. They get him down, but he found a good lane on that return. So the drive starts with pretty decent field position. So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. To the air, it's Davis. On the run here, lets it go. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. Too much on that throw. So second down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion. And the QB will try again on second and 10. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. The Rainbow Warriors will line up to kick it away. This will be the first punt tonight for this offense. Not the way he wanted to kick it. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Bringing pressure. Just trying to get rid of it. Just flings it out of bounds with the pass rush closing in.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
And throwing again on second and 10. This time a completion. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
That defense in a soft zone coverage, pretty easy for the quarterback to recognize that with the curl route. But how about the receiver? The yards after the catch there help pick up the first down.
Quick throw over the middle. Get it wide open downfield. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the +40. The Broncos looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Off the play fake on first down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. It's third down for the offense. To throw, it's St. Clair. It's a quick grab. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. And they will trot out the field goal team here.
On the field goal.
And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. So they settled for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Toss play to the running back going left. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Shotgun formation here on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Harris. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Man, Chris, what a great job by this offense to be able to pick up this first down. He had to come off his primary, meaning the offensive line had to give the quarterback a little bit more time, allow him to work through his progressions. Eventually, he finds the drag route for the first.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. To throw, it's Davis. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. The catch is made inside the 10. They're barely able to stop him after a huge gain. They saved a touchdown in that final tackle as time runs out in the first half. The Rainbow Warriors will kick this deep to begin the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. They've been efficient. Scoring hasn't really been the problem, but they got to keep scoring the way their defense is going. Movement here from the tight end. And they get the second half started with the running play. Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Wants to throw it. It's the running back in the flat. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, the offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now,
a deep shot to the right. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. And the Broncos will bring their punt team onto the field. So on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Ball fielded at the 45. Returner tackled right there. That's when they'll start the drive. Here comes the Hawaii offense back out there. And the single back takes the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Dropping back, it's Davis. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. On the move now. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. Looking to throw it on first down. Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from the 34. And a handoff as they run the counter play. They've got him down out near the 40.
Well, throughout this game, they've shown a number of their base run plays in the first half, so it's good to mix in the counter here in the second half, just in case the defense is starting to over-pursue. Keep an eye on if they pull that play again maybe later in this game.
The Broncos will line up to boot it away. He's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. Turner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The Rainbows offense back on the field. This drive is important. The last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Close to the tight end. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. Breaks into the open. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Wildcat look picks up a solid gain, but they're still short of the first.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle. Well, that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
3rd and goal, looking to throw the ball. Touchdown, Broncos. And they jump on top here in the second half. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. That last catch, Kirk, puts him over 150 receiving yards in the game. Let's start checking the record books. This guy's making a push.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter what the defensive coordinator calls, whether they play man, whether they play zone. The quarterback has been able to find this guy all day long for such a huge day.
The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Grab near the sticks. It's Jones. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. And the Rainbow Warriors are looking to keep this drive going. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Davis. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. So Kirk, Boise State is in front. We've reached the end of the 3rd. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And they'll give it to the back. The ball to the ground. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. Here's the 2nd down play. And they'll use the ground game here. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Important 3rd down play coming up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Short pass finds the tight end. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. And the Broncos will send their punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Hawaii offense comes back out on the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
He makes the grab.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the first down.
And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to throw. It's Davis. Makes the grab. It's Harris. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today. This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the first down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion of the tight end. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Okay, positive yards here. 4th quarter trailing really close to the 2-minute mark here. But I love the fact he's able to get out of bounds, preserve that clock. Let's see if they can take some shots downfield to get points on the board.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Their last chance here. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast to put so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Looking downfield, it's Davis. Grab down the middle, it's Jones. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. They have taken the lead with time running down.
Oh, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
So after taking the lead, they'll kick it away here and hope their defense can make a stop on this final drive. Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. They'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. 2nd down, they're going to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Siegel. And the offense calls time now with 29 seconds remaining. The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Can he make it to the marker? He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short. The Broncos will look to convert here on 4th down. And the offense will spend a timeout here with 20 seconds on the clock. Here we are late in a 1-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. This might be for the ball game. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. The pass is incomplete. That's a big stop with his defense on 4th down. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the offense will just take a knee. Talk about a perfect ending to a regular season, becoming champions of the Mountain West. They've made their case now, and with a conference championship in tow, it's going to come down to what the committee decides to do if they'll get an invite to the college football playoff. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.